So I took this pencil right here and I scribbled a little with my right hand, and I'm like, oh, my left hand's my divination hand, let me do more with my left hand. So I scribbled this with my left hand and I came up with this picture. And about 10 minutes alone looking at this picture, and the first thing I see was right in the center an old-time sewing machine. And I thought maybe there's things like memories of somebody from like long ago, like, and I put 17 years. Perhaps there's some stitching, mending, sewing. We're mending, we're putting it together, we're sewing it together, we're stitching it together. Maybe return. I don't know. Some of this I can't even read. But I have Gemini, Pisces. What are the relation or the intersection between these two? Are they mirror reflection? Are they around a corner? And it's like, okay, we're going to be able to see around the corners. The apex points to that snake head. It's just the head of the snake, no body. So the intersection, and then I thought of like an interception in football. And then I have dark and light, incomplete business, unfinished road, and unpaved path. It says go your own way. I see a big E and a little E. I also have hook, line, and sinker, Carolina. Blind man stick, hook, Captain Hook. And I heard Peter Pan. And there's fireflies, and then a fire engine, firefighters. I see an 8, an infinity sign, everlasting. What you're made up of, the real you, the everlasting you, the you that never dies, your soul energy. And then I see a snail. No, it's a slug. It's a snail without a shell. What do they have in common? What are they different? So I looked up the snail and the slug, and they're both mollusks in the mollusk family. They both eat large amounts of green, and they both have diverse defense mechanisms. They both, for the way they walk and like how they move, and if a predator was trying to get them, they pulled off like this copious amounts of mucus, and it makes them slippery, so it makes it hard for the predator to get a grip on them. Snails can retract into the shell, but what I saw had no shell. So it's like, slugs have no shell, but they do camouflage. They can make themselves look like a leaf or a stick or a rock. Slugs are more adaptable than snails. They both eat a wide range of plant matter. They eat a lot. The agriculture loss is like billions of dollars annually. That's just one thing. So snails pace is like 0.0335 or 0.05 miles per hour, while slugs are at a 0.1, so they're a lot faster. I guess they don't have a shell to carry, so they're lighter. So maybe this is telling you to, you know, travel lightly. Inspiration to write poetry. Something that will help with the situation explained in the poem. Broken hearts, like the pond's ice, breaking through all layers, about to be crowned right. Broke me once and mend me twice, however many times it takes. The surge that you feel deep within that comes from the purge that you did, all that releasing. Finally free and open to see all of the powers hidden inside me. Well, that was a beautiful poem. It's your roller coaster, beautiful flowers, perhaps they're morning glory, so perhaps the morning is your glory, especially with time. Now that it's fall and going into winter, it's going to be late at night, so perhaps getting up earlier and getting outside, getting sunlight. You know, the daytime is a lot. I looked at the time. I dropped my phone. It was 10:46. So 10 and then 4 and 6 is 10. So it's 10:10, which equals to 11, which is a master number too. But equals to 1, which is a new beginnings. Maybe there's unfinished questions or unanswered questions or unfinished answers. But yeah, this was a little bit about what I came up with. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it helped you in some way anyway. And yeah, let me know if you'd like to see more like this. Thank you.